The WhatIF workshop is based on the idea that we can tell stories to each other better in order to solve complex problems. We borrow our methodology from storytelling practice and really engage their imaginations to come up with something new.
A matrix game is basically a storytelling game. It's a way of getting a bunch of people in a room who have different kinds of expertise to work together in terms of building a story. And then we use dice as a way to represent the outcomes, as various people representing different characters make different actions and argue for why they should succeed. These games translate to real-world solutions because the games take in the expertise that's in the room.
We're constantly asking people to innovate and to scenario plan. And so when people try to imagine things, they imagine the most probable scenario. So what we try to do is we try to develop ways of helping people think towards possibilities and really push that almost to the point of implausibility, because things that are real now were once implausible.
We will bring in researchers and startup companies and corporates like Boeing, these big organizations and small organizations who have ideas about how to solve problems. And so the idea is we wanted to create this melting pot.
By bringing these people together, as simple as that idea sounds, that fusion produces a much better result. Sometimes it's as little as a couple of hours. They are entirely empathizing with each other and walking in each other's shoes and developing the most incredible solutions that solve problems for people.
This workshop's something I'd share with other industries. And I think we could apply those same sort of scenarios and explore what those future technologies are.
This workshop was an eye-opener to other opportunities where we could have, for example, as an industry partner, to apply the similar techniques.
These games are useful because they ask us to think about problems in different ways, and they push us to think about unintended consequences and nasty surprises.
Being creative does mean taking risks, and so they get a bit more of a comfort with risk, especially around suggesting ideas.
It was great to watch the participants really engage in the story, and you could see it when they got into their characters and they began to role play, and the entire room just lit up. Everybody had giant smiles on their faces.
This works everywhere. So the solutions we develop here have dual purpose, like most other solutions we develop in defense. And so I would commend it to you. Come in, have a look, get your hands dirty and see how it works.